Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you all are fine and doing great. Today we are going to discuss this longest subarray with sum divisible by k problem of g of j. So let's move on to the problem guys. So here we are given an array A of size n, okay, and a positive integer k, and we have to find out the maximum subarray length, or we can say the length of longest subarray whose sum of the element is divisible by given value k. Like here, if from this array you take the subarray 7 6 1 4 whose sum is equal to 7 plus 6 13, 13 plus 1 14, 14 plus 4 is equal to 18. So 18 is completely divisible by 3. So answer, the nth of longest subarray is 4. Okay, similarly here the longest subarray length whose sum is divisible by 3 is 5. And what is this subarray? This subarray is this. Okay, here you will go minus 3. Okay, here you will go -3, some -3 which is completely divisible by 3. Okay, answer will be, we will go -3 divided by 3 is equal to -1, but we don't care about it that it is -1 or not. We just need to find it whether we can divide it or not. Okay, I hope you will understand now guys. So guys, what we are basically given, this is the array. I should use some other color so that it is more efficient to tell you. Like, okay, if this is, first of all I am telling you the approach, what is the main logic behind my approach. This is the array given to you. Now suppose from starting to this index sum of your element is x. Okay, sum of your element is x. Now from here to here sum of these element is y, this element is y, and suppose y modulo k is equal to x modulo k. Okay, because we have to suppose it, as well we will never be able to get our answer. Okay, this is why I am take, yes, I can write it again. So it is y. Okay, this is y. So if, and what we need to find, we have to find out a subarray whose sum modulo k will be is equal to 0. Okay, now for a minute, suppose this is x, this is y, this is y, and these both are sum of different index. Like suppose this is a sum till index a, this is a sum till index y, where a never b is equal to y. Okay, where a will never be is equal to b. Okay, now so if these both are equal, then we can also write, then we can write y modulo k minus x modulo k is equal to 0. Okay, what we are doing, we are taken x here. Okay, so now what we can say, y minus x modulo k is equal to 0. Okay, and from this equation what we need to find out, we need to find out sum modulo k is equal to 0. So if we compare both of these statement, this part is same, this part is same. So we can say we have got a subarray whose sum is equal, whose element sum is equal to sum is y minus x, y minus x. So our sum is equal to y minus x. So we can say this is the subarray whose sum is equal to y minus x, and it is divided by k, so means we got our answer. Now I am telling you how, like 276145, 276145, suppose 27615. Okay, now from starting this is 2, and our k is 3 here, k is 3. So 3 divided modulo, and we are storing it in map. Okay, it in map. So in map we have 2 at index 0 1 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, now okay, m is equal to 2. So we have a remainder 2 at index 0, we have a remainder 2 at index 0. Now we come at here, sum is 9, sum is 9 now, and initially our map will contain, here our answer is equal to 0. Answer means we have does not have any subarray whose sum divisible by k. Now, and initially we put 0 and -1 in our array. Okay, 0 and -1 in our map. This is our map. 0 comma minus 1. Now modulo 9 modulo 3 is equal to 0. We will check. Yes, we have 0 in our map. What is 0? 0 index, it is minus 1. So we will store our answer is equal to maximum of our answer comma I means current index, that is 1 here, minus m of some modulo I, some modulo k, some modulo some modulo k. Now what is our sum? Sum is 9. Sum modulo k is equal to 0. So m0 is equal to minus 1. So I minus minus 1. 1 minus 1 minus minus 1. It is equal to 1 plus 1, that is 2. Now 0, maximum of 0 comma 2 is 2. So our answer will update as 2. Okay, so from this subarray we have maximum subarray of length 2 whose sum is divisible by 3. Okay, now we will move forward. We will move forward till 6. Now 9 plus 6 is equal to 15. Now 15 modulo 3 is equal to 0. It is equal to 0. Now again we will m0 is minus 1. It is minus 1 again. So now 2, but now I is equal to 2. So 2 minus minus 1 is equal to 2 plus 1, that is 3. So we will again 2 comma 3 maximum, that is 3. Now we will come here. Now our subarray sum is 16. Now 16 modulo 3, it is 1. We have 1 in our map? No. So what we will do, we will just push back 1 in our map. Now 1 at index 3. So means at index 3 the sum is the remainder of our sum is 1. Okay, this is remainder of our sum, this is indexed. Okay, just see what I am doing now. Now we have 4, so 16 plus 4 is equal to 20, is equal to 20. So 20 modulo 3 is equal to 2. We will check, we have 2. Yes, we have 2. We have 2. So we will again check maximum. Answer is equal to 3. 3 comma maximum. What is I? I is 4. 4 minus m of some modulo k. Some modulo k, 20 modulo k, 3 is equal to 2. 2 is 0. So m2 is 0. So we can just write 4 minus 0. 4 minus 0 is 4. Maximum of 3 comma 4 is 4. So it means the modulo we have here is same modulo we have here. So in this case, this is our x subarray, this is our y subarray. So if y modulo x is equal to x modulo x, so y minus x modulo x modulo k is equal to y modulo k, then y minus x modulo k is equal to sum modulo k is equal to 0. Okay, y minus x modulo k is equal to 0, and we need to find out a sum modulo k is equal to 0. So sum is equal to y minus x. So y minus x. So if we decrease, if we remove 2, the sum till here, from sum till here, that is if we decrease 2 from 20, then it will 18, and 18 is completely divisible by our answer, by our k. 2 is sum here, 20 is sum here, and if we decrease remove the sum till here, then we are left with sum till this. Okay, or what I can say, we are left with sum of these 4 number after this index and before this index, sum of 7614. Okay, so now we are at here. Now we will do it for 5. Now for 20 plus 5 is equal to 25. Now what is modulo? Now modulo is 1. Now we have 1. Yes, we have 1 at 3. Now we will again check. Our answer is 4 already. I is 5. 5 minus m1. m1 is 3. It will give us 2. So it means if from here 2 element if we add, then it will gives me the sum whose which is completely divisible by k. So 5 plus 4 is equal to 9, completely divisible by k. How it is? Sum till here have modulo 1, 16 modulo 3 is 1. Sum till here modulo 1, it is modulo 1. So for this is my x, this is completely my y. Okay, so again as I told you, so my answer will remain 4. So at last I got 4 as my answer. So I hope you all understand. If once we got a same modulo, and so it means we have found this much subarray is completely divisible by my 3. because I got same modulo here, I got same modulo here. It means I have add some x some c into k, means I have add k sometimes, like here it is 9, it is 14. So here we are adding 6, 6 is 2 into 3. Okay, so we are adding some here, some between these two, which is completely divisible by k or 3. Now okay guys, and now suppose for this case 2 2 2 2 and k is 2, m is equal to, this is 0 1 2 3, 0 minus 1 initially. Now sum is 2, sum is 2, 2 modulo 2 is equal to 0. Yes, we have minus 1 initially and we got 0, so we are not going again update it. But why? Because suppose same modulo we are getting here, same modulo we are getting here, same modulo we are getting here. Okay, now what is the maximum? We have to find out the length of longest subarray. Now what is the longest subarray? From here to here. But if I update it again and again, then it will just give me subarray this, but I will want this subarray. Okay, that's why if I once found a modulo k, then I will not update it again and again. I will use just, means if these two are equal, then I will update my answer till this. Okay. Now if again I found one more modulo same, then I will again update it. I will again found, then I will update my answer as this, means this sum and this sum have same modulo, so this much part will completely divisible by my k. Now one more thing guys, because the sum is can be negative, sum is can be negative. Suppose this is minus 3 minus 2 1 5. Okay, and my k is 7. Now k is 7. Now if I take modulo of now suppose it is not 23, suppose it is 23. Now what is modulo given to me? What is modulo given to me? Okay guys, just a minute, I just confirm it. uh, minus 3 modulo 7, we are getting minus 3 modulo 7. I mine it will gives me minus 3. No, we have to find out for 23. For 23 it means we will got minus 2. We will got minus 2. Yes, minus 2, because 4 is I am not printing space. Okay, so it will gives you minus 2. Why minus 2? Because minus 21 is completely divisible by my 7. Now for this minus 2 I cannot handle minus, so what we will do, after taking modulo I will add 7 to it, and it will gives me 5. It will gives me 5. Okay, uh, from, because we cannot use modulo with negative number, we usually don't uh, use modulo. So after get modulo I just add one time k in it, then this is my modulo in positive number. Okay, so now what is means, if I make it positive and add this 5, add this 5, then this number will completely divisible by my 7. Okay, because I don't work in negative with modulo, so I will just add 7 when my remainder uh, less than 0, means it is negative. Okay guys. Okay, so what I will do, we are given array and k. Now we are taken an unordered map of int comma int. I am taken sum is equal to 0 and taken my answer. Initialize m0 as minus 1. Okay, now the approaches begins. I is equal to 0 to I less than an I plus plus. Sum, I am adding current element in my sum. Taken the remainder. This is remainder, or we can say this is modulo. Sum modulo k. If my remainder is less than 0, means it is in negative, my sum is negative, I will add k to it. I will add k to it now, and then I check if I have this much remainder. My means for this y, for this y, if I have some x, x means is not is equal to m dot n, means I have some x, then I will add it. Answer equal to maximum of answer comma I minus m remainder. Remainder is sum modulo k. That is this answer comma I minus m remainder. Remainder is equal to sum modulo k here. Else while what I will do, I will update my map with given remainder, and at last I will just return answer. So I'm just compiling it now. Correct output I am getting. Now I will try to submit it. So you can see guys, all the 205 test cases pass out. I don't know what some error occurred. Okay, so I hope you will understand it. This is just a HASNAP problem, and if you have any doubt, then first of all dry run it. Then if you still not getting the what is the error or what is the uh, something that you are not able to understand, then just comment out. I will try my best to explain you. Meanwhile, you can subscribe the channel, like the video, and please comment out if you like the content. Thank you for watching this, guys.